Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for October. Let's shuffle the cards and pick up the messages that Spirits wants to give it to you. Let's ask for advices and if there's any unseen challenge ahead of you for this month. Taurus, if it's the first time you're here, welcome. I'm the Sacred Owl. If you're back for one more reading, it warms my heart to have you here as part of our inner circle. As you can see, we have this yellowish, fiery, orange light among us, and this is the beautiful sunset that is glowing from the window. And I want us to tune into this energy because the sunset is the end of a beautiful day, of a beautiful journey, and somehow I thought that this energy could speak to your reading. That's why I decided to do your reading today. That's why I chose you, Taurus. Let's shuffle the cards and tune into vibrations for Taurus, please. I want to send you all the good vibrations and tons of positive energies. And if you want to send these glowing vibes towards me, leave a like in the beginning of this video and hype this video as well, as this can help this reading to reach other Taurus people out there. And if this message speaks to you, I hope you decide to subscribe and become part of our inner circle. Let's start your reading. For Taurus, I couldn't ask for a better card for you, the Empress, that matches this fiery energy of the sunset, Aries energy. Why is this energy here for Taurus? Clarify, please. Oh, Taurus, I feel so good right now with this beautiful energy just coming toward us. I don't know. 7 paths of destiny, and it came reversed, Taurus. Let's understand. I kind of already understand, to be honest. It came to me on my intuition as I saw this card. Look, Taurus, it's time to decide what you want. We will try to dive into what kind of decision you need to make first, but there is a decision, a big decision ahead of you for this next 2 weeks. It's almost like you've been wondering and experimenting and reflecting over certain opportunities. This could also relate to people, also where you want to take your life, your business. Nevertheless, the card of the 7 paths is pointing towards, it's flowing. It's actually a beautiful flow in this card, and I have a triangle here. It's almost like it's funneling. There's a funnel here, and it's asking you to choose one path. The energy of the Empress complements this meaning for your card because it reinforces the idea of choice, action. It's the moment to take an action. Aries energy, they don't dare to choose. They are even willing to start a project without really knowing where this is going to take them, as long as they have the right motivations for. So this is the inviting energy for you. So if you are experiencing a moment of decision, a crossroad in your life, this is where life is inviting you, where your energy, the energy of the universe actually, is leading you to. What else for Taurus? Judgment, complementing, but I think it has a actually another is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna put one more card. I know what we're talking about, but I just want a confirmation. Wow. They are asking you to enter this decision in a very balanced way, but in a very specific way. The Judgment is a card that speaks about rationality, analytical threats, also to being very earthy and very consistent, very reasonable when you take a decision. So they are inviting you to use both of your best threats, all right? If you're, yeah, I don't know, somehow this is what it came to me, and I will not change the message. I think that this will resonate for those that need to catch up on this message. I just feel like I felt drawn to say something else, and somehow something stopped me, and I will leave it with this sentence, to use the two of your best traits, and you will know what they are. And somehow one speaks to your rationality, another the power of action. I think that this is a good complement to it. Lucky Gypsy. And the Mask of Spell. Okay, before I push the Mask of Spells, this young gypsy now, a lucky gypsy, is asking you to make use of your alliance. The people that you know that have your back, your friends, people that you can really trust, and they know that they can help you to make this decision that you need to make in this month ahead of you. It's still unclear what we are talking about, okay, Taurus? But we'll dive into this soon. Nevertheless, if you don't feel that you have friends or people that you can trust, mentors that could help you, guide you, and guide you through a better path to make this decision, use spirituality. This card is a heads up that you're not alone in this process, and you don't need to be if you don't wish to be. Let's clarify the Mask of Spell. Why is it here? I feel somehow you're a little bit paralyzed. Let's understand why. I asked for one card and I got three. You're paralyzed, you're unable to move, and you're unable to make this decision. I have the Page here. Maybe because something new has arisen, maybe a new opportunity. If it relates to a person, could also be someone else popping into your energy. All right, Taurus, the Moon. All right. I understand. I have the Devil's energy and I have the beginning of the Gypsy Society. It seems to me that you're not sure about, there's maybe this choice that you're going to make over someone, over a work, over a path that you need to take. It's something that is being paralyzed by something new that came. Okay, so you see that thing has a potential opportunity for work, a potential opportunity for a relationship. Okay, something like that, a potential opportunity to change your life. Okay, financially or not, and it's almost like this ignites certain feelings on you that it makes it hard for you to settle into where you want to expand in life with that person or with that business or with the work opportunity or whatever you're creating for yourself. Now let's ask the cards what we are talking about, see if they can be more specific for us, Taurus. I really like this reading for you because this is a crossroad moment, Taurus, but I feel that this is a beautiful challenge. I don't feel there's a heavy energy here at all. I feel that it's just a challenge of life, a moment of decision that, of course, it is important. It is important that you choose well, okay? No doubt into that. That's why this is showing up in your reading. What are we talking about? Oof, I already have a card falling. I have the Young Gypsy. The Snake. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I have two messages for the collective here. First message, if we're talking about a decision over a person, Taurus, if you are experiencing this energy on your love life, on your personal relationships, this could be that someone new, could be younger, not necessarily, but new, very seductive, is catching your attention in a way that is blocking you to make a decision in case you want to move along with someone or towards a path, you know. This is very specific. And the other part, for the other part of the collective that we're talking about, an opportunity of work, could also be a change in your life that you want to do, going somewhere else geographically, okay? I feel that there is an idea, if you were talking about work, that seems very innovating, very seductive, very charming idea, and this blocks you because you feel that, wow, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity in work or my business, but I'm picking up an energy that this is kind of a new project, something that is almost like when you're running tests in a product, you know, and they don't have the research yet out there. It's a little bit of that energy. It's like there is nothing to back up the results of this new investment, this new business. So it seems very seductive, very like potent, and somehow this is blocking you. And the other opportunity is that if the other message is that if you want to move along somewhere, like geographically you're not happy, this could be that a younger person, a person that you somehow feel drawn to, the way they think, they are blocking you from making that decision because they are presenting you with other possibilities, with other perspectives that seem very seductive to you. And this is blocking movement. This is blocking things to happen. And above all, this is blocking you to make your own decisions. So this is an alert for you. Okay? Heads up here, Taurus. Okay? Please take it as it resonates with you and with your current moment. This is a collective reading. If you want a personal reading, Taurus, I'm open to give it to you. You can always work with me individually. Yeah, but this is what I see now. What else? Oh, I love this. Look at this, the car. It's about definitely. There is movement that it needs to change. Don't try to block it or things will get ugly for you. Don't try to, I think it's a decision you need to make soon, Taurus. I feel urgency on this decision, intuition, and you know you're feeling it. You're feeling, and if you're not feeling, you will feel, okay? As October moves, as you navigate through October, Taurus, it's the end of the day, and this energy of the sunset is making me melt. And my words are just going with it. And you feel it. You feel when this new thing arrives. Look at this, a mass of self. This is an alert, okay, Taurus? You need to be very connected with your intuition in this moment. Do not ignore your intuition. Do not ignore any red alerts, you know, any red flags. Don't. Because this can result you fall into an illusion, into a reality that is not going to materialize, okay, Taurus? 3 more cards to close your reading, and later on, Taurus, I'm going to be bringing your reading to the extent. In the extent, we're going to deep dive into the future of this situation, all right? And if there's any other challenges ahead of you, how can you manifest this? How can you make this decision? And what is the future outcome for this in the near future, of course? No? But let's pick up 3 more cards to see what else is there, so we can work through it in the extent. And Taurus, leave me a comment here down below if you wish to. Maybe let me know what you're willing to achieve. What is your crossroad at this moment? And if this is too much for you, leave me a small emoji, just a heart or something that signs that you're here, present and connected. It really warms my heart when people do that, because I don't know, it's a sort of way of having a conversation with you, Taurus, and I appreciate that very much. Really, I do. Wow, this is the leading energy for you, okay, Taurus? This card has showed up every single time I pull a spread here. So the Sun and the 7 keys of destiny. All right, Taurus, let's go. I know here what we're going to be exploring soon, but this is the door that we're opening for a deeper message and the extended. Let me share this with you, Taurus. They're asking you here, like, hey, of course you're going to sit down. Of course you're going to be rational and analytical, because your sun, your success depends on this. But not just in that, Taurus, you will need to access the 7 keys of destiny. And what are those? It's almost like you got to flow within, inner and inwards, I'm sorry. And you got to really ask yourself, where do I find prosperity? Where do I find love? Where do I find success? Where do I find creativity? Where do I find that my shadow is? You're gonna ask yourself the 7 keys to your happiness, and you're gonna write that down, Taurus. You know, and that's gonna be the light that will guide you here. Okay, this is inner work you gotta do with yourself. But if you came to the end of this reading, I'm sure that you're going to take that step, you know, because this is an invitation and we're going to open this door in the extended. And if you connect with this message so far, this spoke to your heart, to your soul, to your current moment, let's explore what those 7 keys are and what can you do to access them, to achieve this sun, to achieve this decision and align with it the best way you can. And also, what's the future outcome for this beautiful situation that is unfolding for you, Taurus? I really hope that this spoke to you and that you decide to become a subscriber, joining our inner circle and becoming part of this beautiful community we are growing.